When I first found feminism, and felt furious about everything, my mother tried to calm me down. You don't want to walk around angry all the time. The thing was, I did. The anger I found with feminism was full of joy and clarity. It felt infinitely better than the emotions that came before it: anxiety, aloneness, self-doubt, suspicion of other women that made me look their friendship in the mouth when, really, we were natural allies. The childish part was to direct my anger at people I loved, and who loved me, because the world that they had worked so hard to launch me into was compromised, and they should have known. But the whole damn system was guilty as hell, and to say so felt like a relief. Since the Harvey Weinstein story broke, inspiring the #MeToo to trend across social media, for many women the stream of revelations about abuses perpetrated by powerful men has brought back raw feelings of first insight and rage. Whatever else Facebook and Twitter are, they are machines for showing just how political the personal is, encouraging each of us to share the intimate details of our lives and then analyzing these billions of data points for patterns. Once you see structure, you cannot use it. The vase becomes two faces, staring each other down. The question becomes, what next? Enter Kate Manne. A book about the hatred of women could always find its news peg, alas. But it is difficult to imagine a more timely moment for Down Girl, The Logic of Misogyny. Manne is a professor of philosophy at Cornell University, and she uses the abstract tools of her discipline to parse current events. Her guiding question is as troubling as it is straightforward. To quote the comedian John Oliver, "Why is misogyny still a thing?" Manne challenges what she calls the Eve conception, a tendency to treat it at an individual level, as a psychological characteristic of particular men. As she points out, this approach has many weaknesses, not least that it tangles up each case of misogyny in the problem of other minds. Did Elliot Rodger, the 22-year-old who shot 20 people in Isla Vista, California in 2014, and who announced he wanted to punish women for rejecting him, really hate women? Or did he simply have a mental illness? Does President Trump hate women? But look how much power he gives his daughter. And so on. The Eve conception also renders misogyny politically marginal. If the litmus test asks whether a given man hates all women, we will find very little misogyny in the world. Most men have mothers, sisters, daughters, wives. For once, Manne argues, we should put individual men to the side. Misogyny is a social and political phenomenon with psychological, structural, and institutional manifestations. And we should evaluate those manifestations from the perspectives of its victims. Not all men. Yes, all women. Manne goes on to elaborate the gender norms that misogyny enforces. We exist in a gendered economy in which women are assumed to owe men. The rules are, first, we must give men moral goods such as sex, care and unpaid housework. Second, we must not ask men for the kinds of goods we give.